Ken fam, you've asked, I'm going to deliver, man. Today we're going to be breaking down the Cubex from Yocan, another dab pen in the lineup from one of our favorite brands on the channel, man. Let's get started. We've talked dab pens plenty of times before. This one, we're going to be talking about something a tad different. Yocan sent over the Cubex for my evaluation. You know, if you follow the channel, we've talked about the Orbit, talked about a few other Yocan devices as well in the past. A lot of them revolving around concentrates, man. Time to see if the Cubex goes up to the next level, takes the throne of what I would call the best Yocan concentrate product out there. All right, so we got our device here. As the name kind of implies, square shaped. It's not round, it's not circular, nothing like that. It's a big, chunky, square battery, but it has a nice magnetic top to it. I like that, nice and satisfying. Micro USB-C rechargeable, which it does come with a cord. Comes with a dabber as well, so easy to charge and recharge. The thing that sets apart the Cubex from other pens is actually its atomizer inside. So it has this TGT coil inside. It's almost like they've kind of combined the ceramic donut coil and your classic covered quartz rod coil. But basically what that allows it to do is to get a better surface area of heat so that the concentrate vaporizes a little cleaner, goes into a little bit of a better cloud for you, a little bit of a better experience, better flavor overall, but still getting, again, that satisfying throat hit, that satisfying cloud expulsion that I know most of you dabbers are looking for. Well, there really isn't much more to talk about other than how it functions. So let's go ahead and load up a couple dabs in here, run it through its processes, and see what we're working with. All right, so we got our concentrate loaded in there. It has a screw-on cap to, I guess, keep any splashing from happening. Then you just got the mouthpiece, which goes on just like that. Classic button action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 button clicks on, 5 button clicks off. Double click for a 10-second preheat, which I guess will get the thing up to temp, get everything melting down a little bit. Then you can just hold the button and go to town. All right, we're gonna do the preheat action. Then we'll just hold the button and see what kind of hit we get. All right, one rip in, and I'm properly medicated. That was a really nice hit. Good flavor overall. As you can see, a great cloud production. Came out clean, didn't crush the throat too much. Good temperature for not being really able to control where we're sitting at as much. Yeah, good temperature control. Again, that was the lowest setting, so has the 3 settings. Triple click to rotate through those. I'm almost always going to operate at the lowest unless you're dealing with a fat glob, which I don't usually recommend doing in pens just because it doesn't really perform that well. We kind of end up wasting it. But no, that was a really nice, clean hit. All right, load up again. Let's try it again. This time we'll go up a notch to the middle setting. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Got the green, so I got white, green, and red. Well, red is always the spiciest, which I almost never run a device on that high setting just because why? You know what I mean? Why would I bother if I've already got a better terp experience down here while still getting a really good cloud production? But some of y'all are a little masochistic and you like that pain from your concentrate hits, so maybe that is up your alley. Gotta let me know down in the comments, how do you prefer to take your pen hits? You know what I mean? When you're using concentrates, because I know a lot of you, if you're here, you're concentrate connoisseur like your boy Travs Dabs. Do you usually run on low? If you have specific temps, let me know temps. If you have voltages, I'm always curious about that too. I know that ranges with different pens, but I'm always curious how the Can of Fan medicates, man. All right, ready? 1, 2. We'll preheat. So the preheat, I think, is always at that low setting, just to, again, get it built up. Then whether you're at medium or high, you can just click it and fire. So once this gets done right now we just hold the button and go to town. Man. All right, a little bit spicier, marginally though. So you can kind of feel the heat increase a tad, but it's not like crushing. It's definitely not even close to the worst I've ever had. Is it the best? I don't know. It's close. It's up there because it's giving me the throat satisfaction I'm looking for. It's giving me that throat hit, that kind of heady punch that I like off the rip with my dabs. But it settles smooth. It settles nicely. Lets the dab do its thing, have its terp profile, and then there's still a little pull in here. So there's still a little bit more that I could go back in on after running it for a full cycle. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the Cubex though. You know, I'm gonna take a second. We're gonna come back together. We're gonna wrap up and see, is the Cubex the best dab pen from Yocan. All right, after thinking long and hard, is the Yocan Cubex the best pen? A lot of y'all in the comments have asked me, is it better than the Orbit? Because you know we talked about that before. Nice, fancy, got the nice quartz bowl in there with the terp pearls. Is it better than the Orbit? I think so. And here's why. And this is my opinion changing, because before, a couple months ago, I probably would have said no. But I think after rigorous testing of the Orbit, of the Yocan Cubex, I think I like the Cubex better because it's not as intense and involved. If I want involved, I might as well whip out the rig. I might as well pull out, whether it be an E-rig, whether it be the Peak, whether it be an actual, analog dab rig, whatever. Might as well go with that because you got the terp pearl action. You got a lot. There's a few more moving parts that you got to keep clean. You got to make sure you stay on it. This guy having the ceramic interior and just being the way it is, I really don't think Q-tipping it is the best option. It's almost just going to have a clean burn every time. Then it's just making sure you maintain the mouthpiece cleanliness. The cap itself, I'm pretty sure you can soak the atomizers and switch them out. Yeah, I think the Cubex wins to me in almost the same way my Dabx is better than my Puffco Peak, in my opinion. Because while the Orbit may have just a smidge better flavor, just a hair better flavor, I think this gives me the throat hit coupled with the ease of use coupled with the flavor that I'm looking for. It gives me the full package. Yeah, I think I'd argue that the Cubex is now my favorite dab pen from Yocan. But I always want to know what the Can Fam thinks. Let me know down in the comments section. Have you tried out the Cubex? Have you tried out other pens from Yocan? I'm always curious what the Can Fam thinks. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date. Head over and check out Get to the Joint, my other channel, my podcast, part of. We talk about cannabis, culture, and more every week. We're doing something fun over on the channel, man. So head over there for some extra Travs Dabs content, man. But otherwise, this has been Trav for Travs Dabs out of a pen. Happy elevating.